for you. How many times have you been amongst your students, supporting them, and heard this phrase? Miss, I don't have anything to write about.
Today we're going from I don't know what to write about to supporting our students in generating and brainstorming supplemental college essay ideas. What I learned along the way, you must foster a community that engages students and also offers them a safe communal space. And in order to foster space that they feel safe to share and to engage, you must build trust, community, and authenticity. We must ensure that we foster a safe and authentic space for each of our students that we serve. It's really important to revisit those community agreements that you established in the beginning of the school year. I really focus in and hone in on student autonomy. And so student autonomy doesn't look the same for everyone. And this is where differentiation really comes into play as an educator. Students need the autonomy in a space where they're asked to be their most authentic self. Autonomy in something so personal as personal statement writing and supplemental writing is key. I feel like it's a privilege as an educator that we have the opportunity to journey alongside of our students on one of the most personal journeys that they're going to take. And so before I begin the process of working with students, I always check myself and do a self-assessment to make sure that I show up, recognizing that this is a privilege and honoring the space that students are allowing me to partake with them. Brainstorming.
Let's talk about it.
So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to share 3 tools and resources that have really helped not just me as a facilitator, but my students. College Essay Guy, if you haven't heard of him before, he has just so many great resources and tools, but I specifically love his brainstorming exercises and tools. This is a YouTube video. Oftentimes our students feel like their personal statements and their college essay writing in general has to sound a certain way. And for many students, it's rooted in that traditional essay format that their English teachers may be stressing. And this video just really kind of dismantles that and frees students up to be their most authentic self in their writing. There's another tool that I gained from an amazing conference that I had with Mount Holyoke, and it's called the I Am poem. And so once you start brainstorming with your students, a lot of times you'll see that they have all these ideas, but how do they put it together? And the I Am poem is really a great resource and tool for students to start to gel together all the ideas that they actually have to turn it into a written piece. My first and one of my most favorite brainstorming tools for college essay writing come from the College Essay Guy. So the first one is called the If You Really Knew Me. And the If You Really Knew Me is really a quick 3-minute exercise that you have students write what people might say about them or would know about them if they really knew them. The next activity that I really love is a 1-minute activity. Students are given 1 minute to make a list of random things that they love. And so the whole activity is called I Love. The next list that I'm going to talk about, which is called the Essence Objects. With this activity with the Essence Objects, students have 5 minutes to name different essence objects. And essence objects are just tangible things that represent memories, moments, relationships, or values that are important to students. If you get a chance, definitely, I cannot reiterate this enough, really visit the College Essay Guide. These are just 3 of the brainstorms that have really substantially helped my students, but there are a ton more, and the College Essay Guide is just an amazing resource. One of the resources and tools that I really love to kind of help students just have more flexibility, more authenticity, and just really shine personally is the Dartmouth Voices. The Dartmouth Voices video is really unique in showing just how creative students can actually be and are allowed to explore in the writing process when it comes to their college application. I'm now going to introduce you to the I Am poem. You take basically a lot of what students piece together in terms of their brainstorming, and basically they're going to create a poem. There's no real formula to how this poem has to go. It's linking the words where they get a chance to see the beauty in their own experiences without grammar structure, without an actual outline or anything that kind of houses them in. The goal for this exercise is to really just begin to piece together the words on paper. That is the next step to getting your students to writing that first draft so that they have different pieces that they can pull. I hope this helps. And I hope that you've had a chance to gain some tools and tips for how you can support students in the supplemental writing process. If you have any questions, please feel free to connect with me. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.